Sorry, folks, our sound was actually down. Welcome to Clarendon East Field for the juniors versus seniors game. I'm Gabe Arriaga.
And I'm Henry Mead. We're sorry for the delay here, as the juniors are going to take over on their own 30-yard line.
At the very least, we did miss two insignificant drives, as the juniors were not able to convert on their first play or their first drive, and the seniors be able to get a first down, but that's just about it. Steps back, eludes it. Oh, she's sacked. That's a big loss there. Nearly a 10-yard loss.
That was Caitlin Ledbetter, number 2, with the sack there, playing both sides of the ball to start tonight. We also saw her on quarterback for the seniors on the last drive.
Now a second and 17 on the juniors' 21st yard line. This one is a throw. Narrow. Bobbled by number 43, and then almost still in. And that's going to be incomplete pass, incomplete pass, incomplete pass, incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was number 43, Charlie Hopkins, who nearly had the interception on that play.
Ball snap. Throw play, good throw. Wide receiver in the hands, but she was not able to reel it in. That's another incomplete pass, as that brings 4th and 17 now.
Yeah, it looked like the juniors were getting a little flustered there, as they have 17 on their own 20 to get the ball out and look deep and almost completed it.
Yeah, they nearly converted that, but unfortunately now it'll be juniors' chance. And Henry, I gotta say, it's been all defense so far.
Absolutely, Gabe. Just lockdown defense on both sides of the ball. I don't think completed pass on the.
No. Only the biggest play we've seen so far is a 10-yard run by the seniors. This one is handed off. Wildcat, as this one's thrown. And this one's intercepted. Still not tackled. And now finally tackled, number 42 on the juniors. Coming out with the interception.
Number 42 for the juniors there, Morgan Jusky. Interception, and then she kept going. Really big momentum swing here in the game with the juniors now having the ball on their 39-yard line.
And I mean, like I said, Henry, it's all defense right now. No offense, and that just proves it right there with another interception.
Yeah. Big spot here for the juniors as they look to finally get going on offense.
This ball snapped. Another throw play.
Oh.
Good throw.
Oh.
This one's just outside the reach of a wide receiver. I mean, Henry, these throws have been nice.
Yeah, Maggie Donopoulos at quarterback keeps consistently looking downfield, and you got to imagine they're going to passes.
Yeah, getting hot.
Yeah.
Start getting hot.
Yeah.
Start getting hot.
Yeah.
Getting hot.
Yeah.
This game could be over.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Maggie's been throwing the ball, and it's there. It's just can't catch it. Receiver just can't catch it. Ball snapped. Some confusion.
Ooh.
It's sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Yeah, it looked like there was some confusion there on the junior side with the high snap. Kind of gave the quarterback a lot less time in the pocket than she would have been, and the running back jumped down pretty quickly.
And that's going to be the first quarter, folks. Score 0-0. We will be back from York Sports Network. Welcome back. We'll now start with the ball at the senior line. And who's joining us today?
Hello.
Today.
Hello.
Today.
Hello.
Today.
Hello. My name. Hello. My name. Hello. My name is. Hello. My name is John Finucane. You're tuning in to York Sports Network. Here with this fantastic announcer, Gabe.
Thank you.
This looks like a new group of girls out here trying to get something, get some more opportunities.
And this first quarter here was all defense from what I could see. From what I could see, it was really no offense from either team, and both drives ended with basically interceptions.
Hey,
so.
there was that pick by didn't make it to a touchdown.
No defenders in sight. Escapes one. It is now taken down.
That looks like enough for a first down. You know, that was a great play by her. She knew to keep running. She knew to not stop when she saw the defender, and she just kept going. That's what really got him that yards during that time.
And no, she was actually taken down. That will actually be a fourth down. 4th and 7. Seems like she got tackled a little early. I thought she may have escaped.
Yeah, I thought she did too. You know, it's hard to tell with flag football. You know, you get the tackle, they go down, that's the end of the play. But flag, it's hard. We might be making those calls mismatching all night.
And I mean, John, that was a great play design there. There was no defenders in sight. Yeah. And seniors were lucky to stop that one. That could have been a big play.
That shows the coaching. You know, that really shows like that these girls understand what they're going through and what they got to do.
Mm-hmm. Ball snapped. Quarterback sneak, no. This one is a run play. And cannot convert.
Oh. You know, that receiver went in motion. Sophia Ali, she went in motion, came around, and she went too far. If she went a little deeper, she could have gotten that first down. But that really dragged the speed from her.
Yeah, it gives the defense time to adjust for that.
Yeah, those linebackers blitz through that the defensive line is.
Mm-hmm. The seniors are gonna have their first drive of the second quarter.
Another thing I love about flag football is how quick it is. You know, you go from defense, offense very quickly in these quarters. So quick adjustment, but no time to really break.
Snap, handoff. Gets past the defender, enough for a first down, but looking for more.
Oh.
And no. Like you said, John, it's hard to see these flags.
Yeah.
Tackle's a tackle. It's harder to see.
Yeah, we're going to be making those calls all night, and not even just me. We have a line of guests coming on.
I don't even think she knew she was down.
You're going to see the back, not seeing, and they're going to split thing. That's another thing they get tired really quickly because they're not getting tackled. They're getting flags pulled.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of run plays, so you know that running back's really got to be feeling it.
Oh.
See another run here.
See again. She got that flag early, stopped him, brought him back. Can't get that first, but you know she almost didn't realize she could have made it. She could have made it at the 10 yards.
Yeah, and it's really just you just gotta watch out for that, I guess. You know.
Yeah.
And now that's a big loss. It's gonna be 2nd and 15 now.
Yeah. You know, this junior group, they've been able to make these defense. Like, they have just been pounding at that O-line, which is not really an O-line because it's flag football, but still been able to pound through it.
Quarterback sneak. Goes towards the sideline. Beats her defender. Gets the first down. Keeps going at the 10. At the goal line.
And she's
in. Seniors on the quarterback sneak. Oh, my goodness gracious, John.
First point of the night. Seniors up by 6. That is electric. Absolutely electric. She broke through her defender. She got up the yard line, and she carried it straight through the hash, made the play, and wasn't stopped. She didn't look back like these other plays have been to check and stop, but she just went through.
And you know what, John? She just outran every defender. That's the thing. No one could catch her on that one.
And QB sneak from starting, and that was a QB sneak, and she was starting pretty far back. She got this She got the snap, did to the ran up the.
That was just an incredible play there.
Yeah.
As now, I'm not sure. I was thinking, I don't know if they kick field goals or what.
Yeah.
What?
In my years, flag football, we haven't had a kicker, so we just did 2-point conversions. But we do apologize for what I'm getting now is we do not have a scoreboard up, so we are fixing that currently. So we do
Ball
apologize.
snapped, fakes the handoff, takes the handoff. This play is blown up.
And flag was pulled. Almost didn't realize it was pulled until I saw her lift.
And that's a great defense. And that's a great defensive play there. As the juniors, you got to make sure they stop as much points as you can. As now the juniors can go down there, and then they can take the lead.
Yeah, they're only up by 6, and that is just a touchdown. But flag football, these quarters, they run quick.
Exactly.
You're not switching out players. There's no stopping of the plays. It's just quick. So that could happen very quickly. Touchdowns.
Normal football, like a normal football, it's you're holding the ball for multiple minutes. This is just quick.
Yeah.
And
And
now
it's mostly run and pass plays. There's not really a strategy to this. It's football, but it's less football. If you know what I'm getting at.
exactly, yeah. Juniors now at their 30. Quarterback rolls out. Got the throw off in time.
Interception.
And it's intercepted.
Flag pulled number 2, Sophia Ali.
And it is going to be an interception. She got the ball off in time. Just threw it to the wrong team.
Yeah.
And that's going to be now. The seniors have great field position at the juniors' 30-yard line, 5-yard line rather. Oh, this is huge for the seniors. Huge for the seniors.
Yeah. They're gonna have to make this play really quickly. Coaches are on the sidelines. They're trying to figure out what play they want. And they already know a play. They have just been absolute spamming what play they want.
I wouldn't be surprised seeing a quarterback sneak here.
No, that worked that last time. I think they're gonna understand that play works more.
Ball snapped. Throwing it maybe. Eludes the defenders. Ends up throwing it. Intercepted! And it is intercepted! My goodness! The ball was bobbled around, and the defender was able to reach in and still get it.
She was playing hot potato with that ball. Finally was able to put it in her left arm, try to get yards, but flag football, no tackles, so she was stopped very quickly. That could have had a lot of damage to the senior class.
Jeez, and you know on the side there's going to be, that's our ball in it. So they got the ball back.
Yeah.
Ball back.
Yep.
My goodness, yeah. Interception straight back to, I mean, that's how you do it, right?
Do it. Oh, looks like a delay of game flag. No, flag isn't on. Oh, timeout. Another thing, flag. You got to make sure your flags are on.
And also maybe give offense and defense some time to rest. Defense some time to rest.
Yeah.
After 2 back-to-back plays.
Yep. Oh, another whistle. Don't.
Confusion.
Offsides. Oh no, got to move back. Oh yeah, those wide receivers were all on.
This ball snapped. Handoff at the 40 sideline. Cuts. My goodness.
Those pitches to the running back, those have worked. The running game in this game has worked, and they've realized that. They haven't really seen a lot of passes.
Did you see that cut, Choi?
Yeah, I did see that cut. It was almost like
Jeez.
Auburn's gonna win the football game kind of cut, right up the sidelines. If you know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
and that's really what it looked like.
My goodness. Yeah, number 16. Just a great running back.
Yeah. Do we not have a roster?
We do actually have a roster.
Yeah, I was like, I've been calling names just off what I hear, but we apologize for not calling names. All right.
This tries to get back and makes the fatal mistake of running backwards.
That was a very, very big confusion. I saw it up here, the confusing face on that quarterback. She tried to pitch it to her running back. The running back was not in a good state.
Yeah, Zara Carter.
Zara Carter is the running back for the juniors in this quarter. She was too far ahead of the quarterback in time, and that's why she turned around. She couldn't get that good motion.
Exactly. And in those plays, I mean, really, the one thing you don't do is run backwards, John.
Yeah.
That's Carter's fatal mistake.
Snap is fumbled.
So, yeah, the snap hits the ground.
You know, I'm kind of questioning. Usually in flag football, you don't have a center or any lineman. So the implementation of linemen in this flag is really going to add up. Is coming up. Is coming up. Is coming up. Looks like a timeout on, I don't know. Timeout seniors. They're going to collect ourselves. The run game. That's what we're really here to talk about. This run game has been electric for these people. The juniors, they're running by football players, but the way that they implement the run games has been very drastically different. You've seen cuts and you've seen motions. A lot of wide receiver and motion coming from the junior side, but more pitches to the running back on the senior side. That's how you get those quick cuts down the sideline and get those larger plays, which is different from what the juniors are getting those shorter plays, not being able to make a lot of first downs.
And also another big thing is when you're the quarterback, there's not a lot of time to throw in flag football. So, I mean, you have to let your receivers go downfield, and it works better to just run the ball. It's more efficient. It's high risk. It's low risk, low reward. But no, low risk, high reward actually.
Yeah.
As shown by the seniors with that big quarterback sneak.
Yeah. Speaking of that, like low risk, high reward. You know, what else is different is when you don't have that lot of time because you can't really touch people in flag football. So you got that line there to kind of hold them, but you can't really be aggressive. So that's why when you're seeing pass plays, you're seeing more wide receivers in motion just to get them off the ball, just to get them off the line quicker down the field But the thing is, if you just have nobody in motion, those linebackers are able to blitz and get to their corners quicker.
Exactly. Now seniors are going to start at their own 33. It's going to be 1st and 10.
You know, I'm seeing a lot of flashes. It's starting to affect my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, they're taking pictures down there.
Little digital cameras craze coming on. We still apologize for the scoreboard not being up. We're currently fixing that.
And they try doing the balls, the new ball pray. And this one again to the sideline. This time there's a defender, but she can't tackle him. And is finally taken to the ground.
Looks like looks like she's taken down by the June.
Well, John.
Zara Carter,
the running back for the juniors. But she looks like, have you seen that play before? Like, oh, the ball, we need a new ball. It looks like they were trying to do that play. But it did not work, but she made it work.
That almost ended really badly. If there was just a defender closer to her, that could have been terrible for the seniors. Gotten them a 3rd down and 3rd and long. It wouldn't have been good for them. But she was able to cut through, and Zara, she was right there, right ahead of her, was able to get her to slow down and got the flag.
And I mean, now that's a huge play. Now the seniors are at the juniors' 32nd yard line.
Yep, and it's a 1st down. That's always great. We got 2 more minutes. 2-minute drill in the 2nd quarter.
Ball snapped. Player in motion is instantly tackled.
Flag on the play, though, but the flag was pulled.
So there is flags in flag football.
Yes, there is. It's just like normal football game. Okay, looks like a holding on the seniors.
And juniors were, or it was.
Looks like he pointed to the. Don't know why. Oh, he lied to himself. It was on the seniors.
I was about to say,
I don't know why he pointed over there and called the juniors, but I mean, he did flip for the coaches, which is always great so they can understand what happened.
Now 1st and 20, quarterback sneak again. This time there's a defender who can't get her down. Gets over there to the sideline. Beats a defender, gets the 1st down.
You know, I thought I was told that fall athletes weren't allowed to play. She's hustling down this field like she's played this before.
Yeah, and there is a flag on the play.
She got the 1st down there. That's always impressive. This quarterback, I'm gonna hate to see her leave. She's just been bringing plays after plays.
Yeah,
really chipping at the juniors' offense or defense. Sorry.
And all you really need is these even if it's gain the first down, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Keeping possession of the ball.
If you could get first down after first down on these run plays, that's all you really need. You can go from your 10-yard line and if you just get that first down.
Senior, so that play's gonna take it back. Be a redo of down, 1st and 20. It's gonna be
It looks like first 20.
First and 21.
Close. We're up here guessing on everything, aren't we?
Yeah. About order.
They're running 2 minutes. All the coaches are thinking, football players, these coach minute drills all game long.
This would be huge stuff. This play is, but avoids the tackle. Stiff arm to the sideline. Beats another defender. And is stopped just short of the first down, I want to say.
Yeah, it looks like they just got to the end of the first down chain.
And that's a huge stop right there. That could have been a huge play.
Yeah, if they went from that means 2
And in 1.
Yeah, what I'm thinking these coaches are gonna do is they're just gonna do a run. I mean, they don't care to get the first down, but because they're close. But it's also flag football, so they don't really get top. Looks like they're doing that head top motion again. Looks like that could be a play.
Ball snapped. Pressure coming. Quarterback rolls out right. Throws one deep. Nearly intercepted by Carter.
Carter has been an absolute unit for these juniors, and these plays that she's made are very impressive. I would have loved to see her get a pick 6 right there, take it up the field, because she's been running. I mean, very hard.
She's like Travis Hunter, destroying on offense and still destroying on defense.
You know, these players are both sides of the balls, and she's just like Travis Hunter. I couldn't have said it better myself, Gabe.
I mean, she probably got that perfect timing, right?
Yeah, rolling on her wrist. I bet when she gets a touchdown, that's going to be your celebration.
Quarterback, hands it off. No defenders. Cuts up the middle. Taken down. Will be enough for the first down, though.
40 seconds left. Oh.
Looks like we may have an injury on the field.
Yeah, we got an injury on the play, so we will be right back.
Seems like the senior that got injured is able to walk off the field with her own power. So
yeah, that's great to see. You know, you really get worried in any sport when a player goes down, but it's especially heartwarming to see when she gets up, is back better than ever, and is just able to do this. Looks like 38 seconds left in the second quarter. Seems like my time's running out, but seems like the juniors' times are running out for this group of girls.
And, John, I really think if the juniors can get a stop here, that could turn the tides of this game. But if seniors score right here, I mean,
it's gonna set them ahead for a while.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's gonna be tough to come back from that.
Yeah.
At about 35 seconds left on the clock.
Looks like the quarterback is on the line right now.
Poku does not take the snap. 11 takes the snap. Throws it, open receiver, through the hands My goodness, John. Play designed by the seniors. Just couldn't produce.
If that
Jeez.
was caught, the juniors would really get into some trouble. Like they're running Arizona back.
Yeah, going Arizona. I mean, even if the juniors win, I mean, John.
Worrying me. You know, I'm really rooting for these girls on both sides, so was really worrying to see that. Was really worrying to see that. Was really worrying to see that. Was really worrying to see that trick. Really worrying to see that trick. Really worrying to see that trick play. 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 To see that trick play. See that trick play. That trick play.
Same person takes it. Play's blown up.
That looks like 4th down right there.
And that's huge.
And 12 seconds left.
I think they're going to try running one more play quick. Time's ticking down. 5 seconds. One plays. This is going to be the eludes the defender. And it's taken. 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 And it's taken down.
And the flag's pulled by Sophia Ali.
And that is huge for the seniors. It's going to be
That looks like the end of the. That looks like the end of the quarter, end of the half. But that's most importantly, end of my reign.
Before you go, John, let's talk a little bit about this half. Score 6-0 seniors. What do you think the juniors have to do, John, to come back from the 6-0 deficit?
You know, I was going to say the snapping, but that is a big error for all of sports. But you saw that fumbled snap in the kind of like half of it. But they were able to fix that. That injury gave the coaches time to talk to their players, and that timeout by the seniors allowed the juniors to be talked to. They haven't really been making a lot of mistakes. The Carter has been all over the ball, not really having a lot of mistakes. The seniors, on the other hand, what they need to do is they need to be able to communicate. They're having too many struggles on pitching the ball and handoffs. They're having too many struggles, and they're getting confused, and that's not involved. Energy percentage, that's not something you That's not something you want to do.
And I think also with juniors, they have to make the plays, because I saw so many times that the seniors had a bad throw, and there was a junior there with the chance to catch it for the interception, but they missed the catch.
Yeah, you know, any pick is hard to make. But if you're right there and that ball is basically to your hands, you can't play hot potato. Not the time for it. I really don't know what else to say. It's disappointing to see, but these coaches they're going to have these 10 minutes to really talk to their players, get their game plan into their heads. Obviously, they're locked in. They've been locked in since the beginning of the week. They've been locked in all day, but these coaches have been able to develop plays around both the defensive and offensive for each quarter, which is really special. But it just depends on how these coaches are going to talk.
Yeah, and also real quick, I think juniors also, I mean, I remember, John, they have not really produced on offense whatsoever. They've barely even got it into the senior side of the.
Barely been able to make it into. It's not something you want. Not something you want. It's something you want. It's something you want to see. You know, you expect them to do exactly what you need. You need them to get in the red zone to make the touchdown, but it looks like the defense is carrying them, just like the Bears, you know? And that's not a way that you're supposed to have a football team. The offense is supposed to get the scoring, not the defense. And Carter, on the defensive side of the ball, looks like she's making more offensive side.
Exactly. And yeah, on offense, Carter's been probably the main player for the juniors. They handed off the ball to her quite a few times, and she was able to make big plays out of them, John.
Yeah, I'm gonna hate to see her leave, but you know, it's just how this game works, and she's been. I hope that at her position really translates to the rest of this junior class for the rest of this game, because you have 2 more quarters left. If you could have a player just like Carter, without having Carter there, you get great new energy out on the field, a great new perspective of how you see the ball. And you could make a lot of plays. The juniors could really get ahead if they have a player just like that in the rest of these quarters.
And, John, they're already down 6-0. It's one big play, and this game is tied up. So that's what the coaches should be telling the juniors right now, is that all they need is one play. One play could change this game.
Yeah, it really is just a 1-point game right now. I mean, second quarter, and it's only up by a touchdown. You're not in bad position. You just need to make that big play. Exactly.
All right, from York Sports Network, I've been Gabe Arriaga.
And I've been John Finucane.
On God, I forgot it. On God, I forgot it. Welcome back, Dukes, to Clareton East Field. I'm Gabe Arriaga. We have a new color commentator with us.
Yours truly, Griffin Hanna.
And Griffin, you've been watching this game as long as me, and tell me, Griffin, juniors, seniors, how they've played so far, which one do you think is going to win?
One thing I find very interesting is the different schemes from both these teams. Juniors coming out in a West Coast offense, heavy passing, limited run game. Meanwhile, the seniors in a wing T pretty much saying, forget the wide receivers, we're running it down the juniors' throats, and that's what they've been doing.
Yeah, and especially the quarterback, sorry,
Ali Poku.
Poku. And she's a track star, actually.
Maybe looking like the MVP of this game for the seniors.
Yeah, but she will be taken out of the game as, that's how it goes for this girls' flag football game, as all the positions are just rotating and rotating, including the quarterback position. So it's a completely new start, completely clean slate for both teams. And, 1-point game, Griffin, it's still anyone's game.
Let's see if the juniors can come back from the 6-0 deficit in this second half.
Juniors, after talking it over, getting their bench hype for this next quarter, this second half. And it looks like the seniors will be starting on offense. Ooh, I don't know if the camera didn't catch it, but one of the players on the senior team just threw a dot to the bench. And maybe we're seeing a little, screen, little pass play possibly.
Yeah, shift and scheme going away from the wing T where it's heavily dominated with the run running up through the A gap or B gap. Some outside runs here or there, but primarily attacking those interior defensive linemen.
And it will be the seniors to start at their own whatever, but this is going to be a handoff play. Oh, the fatal mistake of all the players to move backwards. And at least makes it not that bad of a problem, as able to get back, and it's only going to be a loss of a couple.
Like I said earlier, we're seeing a heavy run game from the seniors here. Have seen very little passes besides that 2-minute drill in the second half.
And you know what, Griffin? That's what I've seen that so many times so far this game, where the ball is handed off, pressure's coming, and what they decide to do is move back and go behind the line of scrimmage and lose 10 yards in the process. And that's what you have to tell your players as a coach. You cannot do that. It's better to take the sack than move back and lose even more. As this was supposed to be a little trick play, but juniors were having none of it, as that's a sack and a loss of more for the seniors. It's going to be 2nd and 24 now at their own 16.
Juniors doing a great job coming out of the half, doing what the coaches say and making the correct adjustments, stopping this run game both from the running back and the quarterback position.
And you need this. You want to start off this quarter with this momentum, and then hopefully that transfers over to the offense for the juniors, and they can make something of their drive.
The key to wing T offense on the defensive end is just attack that interior line and stop the outside zone plays.
Now quarterback is scrambling around, eludes a defender, but actually is sacked. And I was talking to John earlier, it's so hard to see these flags, It was someone I was talking to earlier. These flags are going to be so hard to see, and, that's, as that could have been a huge play, but then turns out they were actually taken down so much farther. It is now going to be 3rd and 30 at their own 10-yard line.
Odd decision here from the juniors, coming in with 4 down linemen.
Nice throw downfield, but her wide receiver and the quarterback were not on the same page, and that ball was thrown short, and now it's going to be a 4th and 30. And pretty sure they're just going to punt this one away.
And they do.
And of course, now that I realize there's no punting, if they could elect to punt and they would just move the ball however far. This will keep them inside the seniors' 50-yard line. So
great defensive play call there from the juniors, showing a blitz but dropping back 2 of their outside linemen or outside linebackers, dropping them back into coverage in cover flats and cover 2s, locking down any senior wide receiver.
And the juniors couldn't really get their offense started, so we're going to have to wait and see what the juniors can do now as this ball is snapped. Hands it off to the running back. And again, like I said, Griffin, they're just moving back, and you just can't do that.
Football is a game that goes north-south, not east-west.
That is a great quote, Griffin. And that's exactly what this is. They're just, they're moving back, and what you have to do there is just, take the sack or at least try moving forward. You just can't move back. I mean, also going back, talking about like first week of the Bears game, Caleb takes it, pressure comes, he decides to move back, ends up being, instead of a sack for 5 yards, end up being a loss for 20. And I mean, that translates exactly to here.
You just gotta find the gap, find a hole, and go right through it.
3 receivers lined up towards the left side, towards us. This could be a throw play, maybe. We haven't seen much of those, Griffin. It's been a lot of running.
Could be no tight end. They've now split the receivers.
Ball snapped. Pressure comes. Almost lost the ball, but was sacked before. And I can't reiterate this enough. They just keep, you just have to take that sack, Griffin. You just really can't do what they're doing right now. And that's exactly why they're down 6. Because this is going to be 3rd and 19 at their own 46. Or 32, rather, sorry. And now I think now is the time you have to throw the ball.
Yes. Some substitutions here for the juniors. Going in a small package here. Only 5 linemen out there. Going all wide receivers. Maybe a back in the backfield. Still motion up at the line.
There will be a back there. This is going to be a throw. But the receiver they were not on the same page. And, that ball is just underthrown.
This senior defensive line has just been laying it on the junior quarterback here, getting pressure on almost every play, forcing a 3 and out right there.
Yeah, and also, like I said earlier, it's really hard to produce as a quarterback in these flag football games because your offensive line's not going to be doing too much. You're going to have a few seconds to throw the ball, and even then, your receivers are either going to be too far out or not out at all. And it's like, your really only option is to throw this, or to run this ball, rather. Seniors are going to start at their own 33 now. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Let's see if they change anything up after that 3 and out.
Fakes the handoff, shakes the defender off. Now the quarterback takes it herself, takes out a defender. It's enough to get the first down as the seniors get around to the 50-yard line.
Actually, 2nd down there, either called out or a flag was grabbed earlier in the run. Like you said earlier, it's hard to see these flags from up here.
Yeah, because in regular football, you see those tackles, but I mean here, you really can't see. You have to, because I mean also with this, they keep going. They get taken down. It's hard to tell when you've been tackled. So it's also hard to tell that. So
seniors yet to have a pass play this half.
This looks to be one. The first completion of the game seems to be short of the first down marker. It's a good defensive play there by the juniors. Now 3rd and 1.
Good to see the first completion of the game here. Let's see if they start to air it out soon.
And I mean, if you're seniors, you want everyone there pressuring the quarterback. Don't even give him a chance to get this ball. Yeah, no zone here. Pressure comes and was sacked. It's going to be a loss of yards. That's a huge tackle or a huge sack there. And it's going to be a 4th down.
4th down on their own 40. Let's see if they go for it here as they only give the juniors a 10-yard advantage from midfield. Let's see if they push their luck, see if they can truly get these next 5 yards.
And it looks like they will go for the 4th down, and I agree with that play. Stuff with a smart move. Quarterback rolls out right. Blockers.
Stiff-armed.
Still not down. Past the 50. But there is a flag on the play, Griffin.
There are 2 flags where we saw the stiff arm. Let's see if there's maybe unnecessary roughness.
Illegal use of hands by the seniors. I think it might have been that stiff arm there. So yeah, this is still going to be a fourth down play, a fourth down, but much farther back. And I don't think they're going to be going for this one.
4th and 13 here for the seniors.
Yeah, I mean, the only decision here is to punt this ball. It's way too risky to try to get this first down when they're already up. I think the seniors' defense is doing good enough right now. Where Griffin, I think the right decision is kick this ball and trust your defense will get the stop here. And they do elect to kick this ball. And Junior's hoping at least to get something started. Yet to really, Griffin, I don't know. I don't think they've gotten a first down so far this game.
I mean, one thing I want to see is just shorter, easier plays for them. Like you said earlier, it's been a struggle for their offense. Let's run the ball. Let's hit a check down in the flat, get some run yards after the catch. Just trying to build some momentum for the juniors here.
This is going to be a run play. Not too many defenders over on the right side, but it's still tackled for a loss. And my goodness, this defensive line by the seniors, bringing the pressure every single time. You can't throw the ball. You can't run the ball. You can't do anything, Griffin.
One thing that's very interesting is even though the junior running back probably ran 5 yards going east or west, it's still a loss.
Yeah, and that's it just destroys morale, you know? Like you're getting open, you're running some yards, but still nothing can help. And look at there, pressure comes. And that's going to be a loss again.
And that will mark the end of the third quarter. Seniors up 6-0. New change in announcers. Gabe will be staying on the mic, but sadly I will have to say goodbye. For YSN, I've been Griffin Hanna. Thanks for watching.
Okay, Dukes. Okay, folks at home, we will be sending it down to the field with our news reporter, Luca DeSanto. Send it over to him. Not sure what's going on. We have some technical difficulties with the interview down on the field. And
you know, honestly, my job is part of the band. Sometimes it comes second. The student section is really electric, and that field out there, it's calling my name.
In the band, besides yourself, do you think could go one-on-one with Sauce Gardner?
Gonna have to give a shout out to my boy, George Redfern over there, currently walking up to this interview.
He's walking up right now. George, come join us.
George, come join us.
Mason here just said you could go one-on-one.
Out of the band members.
Out of every band member, you're the guy.
That's a high honor, you know.
Especially coming from me.
To be honest, it's not saying much. There's not a whole lot of athleticism out here, but I think it would be me.
Realistically, Mason, let's talk about your managing skills here. Every day you get right to the track at 3:00.
okay, thank you, Luca, for that. As we're going back to this game, I'm Gabe Arriaga, and now with a new guest.
My name is Johnny Scalziti.
And Johnny, this game has been pretty silent for the juniors so far, as the seniors have been really dominating this one. As they have possession now, going to the sideline, but all green defenders there as she's tackled.
You know, the seniors tonight, have had very successful run games. So far it's only 6-0, but that one touchdown that the seniors have has been from the run game. Other than that, the track star running back on the senior team right now has gotten at least 10 yards every single running play.
And Johnny, yes, of course, whatever her name is on the bench now because they rotate around. But this one, the first throw, and caught! My goodness, at the 20, and is taken down. And Johnny, that's the first throw for more than 10 yards that we just seen all game. And what a throw that was.
We've seen many throws from the juniors and senior team, but this is the first completion for over 10 yards, like you said. We've only seen 2 completions. Both have been by the seniors.
And talk about that throw, Johnny. Had that on a rope as that came straight into the receiver's hands. And the juniors are lucky that she was not able to get to the end zone with that one. She had so much separation. It was just an incredible play overall. A great throw.
It is very important for your quarterback and your wide receiver that is catching the ball to be on the same page. I've seen many plays tonight by both juniors and seniors where they've gone out for those receiving plays, and they either have not been able to get very far or have not been able to make anything meaningful.
Yeah, now the seniors both teams are talking it over now. Juniors, what do you think the coaches for the juniors are saying to them right now?
Juniors are, probably asking, hey, seniors have been doing really good in the run game. And now it's our time. We need to do the run game. They've seen very successful run games. Now it's our turn. They need to really step up their receiving game, their quarterback play, and their run game in order to win this game. They're still talking it over. Looking out.
Now seniors at the juniors 25. Ball snapped. It's going to be a handoff to the running back. Eludes a tackle.
Still on her feet.
Seniors will now have a 2nd and 14.
Okay, it's going to be 2nd and 14 for the seniors. Snapped. Could have been a fall. A great move in. The quarterback who moves backwards, cuts back inside. It's going to be enough for the first down. That's a great run there by the quarterback.
We've seen many runs here by the seniors tonight. And every time they run the ball, they're easily able to elude and weave in between these junior girls. If I was the senior girls, I would have gotten many effective plays running. We'll see where they go from here.
That's Alexa Janos for the seniors, number 19. In as quarterback right now. This ball is handed off. Beats her defender. Flag never pulled, but was on the ground. Just about at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there for the 2nd and 6.
Until the play's running, until the play's over. Even if you're still on the ground, if that flag is not pulled, get back up and keep running towards the end zone.
Exactly.
We'll see what they do here. Looking out.
Janos takes the snap, takes it herself, cuts up the middle, but just able to get back to the line of scrimmage, as that is now going to be 3rd and 10.
I don't know if you noticed, Gabe, but almost all the run plays that have been made by the seniors tonight, they've always gone out. They've never gone straight up the middle. They've never gone straight up the middle and found a gap inside of the defense. They've always gone out and easily ran past the defense.
Look at it throw. End zone. End zone. Oh my God. The hands of a defender accepted. Playing for the June 4th down.
Difficult throw there.
Gonna go for this one. They're at their 12. This would be a huge. Make it as a 2 point. Make it as a 2 point. Make it as a 2 point. Make it as a 2 point kick. And nearly basically sealing this one.
Honestly, if I were the senior coaches, I would say, yeah, go for it. We've had very successful run games. Give the ball to the running back and just shoot her up the middle. See how many yards she can gain. And if they don't get it, they still have many chances to either intercept the ball or turn the ball over on downs. Both teams still talking it over. We'll see what the seniors do here in a minute. Same with the juniors. Juniors are probably talking about right now, you know, they might run the ball. They might throw the chance that they're going to run it. Just foot side, because that's where they're running for most of the run plays. Just look looking and intercept the ball.
Yeah, that was a nice throw by Janos on the play before. Prize if they let
her throw, but there's only this game. We'll see on this 4th down drive.
I mean, Fitzia and I mean, it's still, I mean, either way. So Janos. Will end up throwing the ball with pressure. Oh my goodness! That was a play, Johnny. Got the ball out, the defender. I mean, that was with 2 defenders in front of you.
Was not able. The junior defenders, 2 defenders easily got into the backfield.
And I don't understand what's happening.
I think
it says 1st and 10, but that was 4th down.
I think the seniors thought that it wasn't 4th down and it was still their ball. So they put out all their offensive players, but it looks like they knew they made a mistake, so now everyone's being lined up correctly.
Ball snapped. Handoff going towards the right sideline. And it is tackled near the line of scrimmage.
And you know, we've seen the junior girls. They figured out, you know, the run game. Seen very successful run games by everybody, but now looks like the juniors have finally figured out their run game. We'll see what they do from here.
And the juniors have to get something started right now, or else this game may be over. With about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game, seniors are up point game. All the juniors have to do is get in the end zone, and we got ourselves a tied game. This one is going to be tackled again near the line of scrimmage. A great defensive play there by the seniors.
Quarterback, you know, having lots of pressure inside of the pocket, easily able to elude defenders and get a couple yardage while she's at it.
It's going to be 3rd and 9 now. And it's going to be a timeout, juniors. This is a crucial down, Johnny, because if they don't convert this, then seniors are going to have the ball. It's going to be 3 minutes. It's going to be probably around 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in this game when seniors get the ball if the juniors do not convert. And because they'll be on their red zone. So, I mean, if they score, it's a 2-point game. Probably like, a minute left at that point. And that game's over at that point. So,
juniors have had, you know, some trouble during this drive trying to get the ball, you know, trying to get those 10 yards. It's going to be very difficult seeing what they do here. They probably will go for either the pass or the run, and depending on how that goes, we'll see if they score. But it's going to be very difficult. Senior girls have been able to push through that offensive line and being able to the quarterback, making her run around.
This is probably the biggest play so far of the game, because this, Johnny, to me, will make or break this game.
For sure.
If the juniors do not convert, that's game in my eyes.
For sure, I agree with you, Gabe. We'll see what happens here.
Looks like it's going to be a throw. It would be enough for the 1st down. Caught at the 40. Keeps going and breaks a defender at the 40. No, at the 30. My goodness, Johnny. If you want to get a drive to score, that's the play you need.
If you want the entire sideline to get excited and throw that absolute bomb and to run down the sideline into the enemy territory, that is crucial. They needed that.
That is incredible, Johnny. Now this game is completely flipped around now. Now the juniors are on their side of the field and now have a chance to score. And if they can hold the ball long enough, score and convert on the 2-point conversion, that's game juniors. So now the seniors need a stop. And now it makes sense. Seniors are going to call a timeout, and they're going to talk this over. But oh my goodness, Johnny. And I mean, I was over at the practice a few days back, and I saw some of these juniors can really throw this ball, and that's exactly what I mean. Because that ball was on her row, the defender's hands, over the defender's hands, right into the baby carriage, and all she had to do was run from there.
Great analogy there. Absolute incredible play made by the juniors quarterback. We'll see what they do from here if they throw the ball.
This play, quarterback rolls out and eludes the defender. Just out of the reach of number 35 for the juniors. I mean, that was a great effort there by the quarterback. Eludes the defender, steps back, throws the ball. It was on target, just a little bit too high for there. And now it's going to, 2nd and 10 now at the 35.
I don't know if the camera caught it, but when I was looking out there seeing what wide receivers a quarterback could throw to, there were at least 2 of them that got past their corners and was able to come back in. If she threw it over the middle, that could have been a great play. Maybe it could have gotten them a touchdown, but we'll see what they'll do here.
And I mean, there's a lot of plays you can do here. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback still throws. Great throw. And the wide receiver and the quarterback were not on the same page. She decided to cut in right. Quarterback was throwing for the sideline. It would have been a great throw, but instead it threw it into the hands of 2 defenders for the seniors, and she's lucky that one was not intercepted.
That would have been an absolute terrible interception for the juniors, but for great morality on the senior side. We'll see what they do from here. They're on their own. They're on the 35-yard line. It is 3rd and 10.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they run this ball, but they won't. Looks like it's going to be short, and the wide receiver just couldn't get there. Now this is where you have to lock in, because now it's 4th and 10. And now at this point, Johnny, I don't know. You know your quarterback can throw this ball, but I don't know, Johnny, because if they throw this ball and miss it, I mean, that's game. But if they decide to run it, it's a safer option. But how I've seen the seniors with their rush game so far, they've been putting so much pressure on the quarterback and the running back. I really think they got to throw this ball. That's me personally, though. What do you think?
I totally agree with you. You know, they had that really good play, able to get a lot of yardage, getting down in the seniors' 35-yard line. But we'll see what they'll do from here. You know, they've tried many attempts to throw the ball, and it just has not worked. It'll be very interesting on what the juniors do here. Will they throw the ball? We've had many wide receiver, quarterback miscommunications. Wide receiver has cut right, quarterback threw into the sideline for almost an interception. We'll see what the juniors will do here.
This to high snap, pressure coming, gets the ball off, and it's intercepted. And with that interception, the game has been sealed. Nearly. I will not say sealed yet, but that's my goodness. That ball was she just had to get it out there, and the seniors were there, ready to pounce, and that's huge, and that's the interception there. And now seniors with the junior at their own 25-yard line, and now here all you have to do is run the ball. First down probably ends this game. They throw it. I mean, they should not throw it, but
the juniors, they need an interception here. They're probably not going to throw the ball, but if they do, they need it.
Throws it. Oh, it bounces off the wide receiver, number 16, and that stops the clock. That's huge because that only cuts 5 seconds off the clock. This is now 2nd and 10. I don't know what the play call is there, Johnny, because you throw the ball, they miss it, clock stops. I don't know why they're not running that ball, Johnny.
They need to run the ball because they cannot risk that interception. They're on their own 25-yard line. Can't risk throwing that ball to get that interception, just to give it back to the juniors that pushed them way back. We'll see what they do here.
I will give it to the senior coaches. That was a good play design because the receiver was wide open. She just couldn't reel it in for the what would have been first down and probably gain.
For sure, I agree with you, Gabe. But we'll see what they do out here now. 2nd and 10 on their own 25. It'll probably be a very good idea to run the ball here.
Yeah, and juniors have to watch the left side. As yes, the quarterback goes out, gets the first down, still not tackled, to the 50. Nope, to the 45. And I think that's game, Johnny. As the clock will, so the clock will stop, but that's first down.
They're going to try to run out as much clock as possible here. We'll see what they can do here. Seniors, now the clock is running. There's 35 seconds left.
And they're just going to run this clock down. Timeout called. Juniors, their final timeout of the game. And I think seniors are starting to know this game's over. And no, they're just going to let the game go. This game's over. Seniors take it. And what a game, Johnny.
Great game from the juniors and the seniors. Seniors obviously only had one rushing touchdown, but the junior quarterback throwing an absolute bomb downfield to push them into their own 35-yard line. It's just able to get that touchdown there.
And now this is the seniors' second year in a row now. That they have won. Last year they won. Now this year they have won. And I gotta say, Johnny, I was really hoping seniors were gonna pull out with this one. I really thought they were, and I'm extremely disappointed. But that's how the cookie crumbles. I'm Gabe Arriaga from York Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time, see ya.
Have a good night.